So do you. And things go from bad to worse. You're a loser and a junkie. Your other sister, who is the best person in the world, takes your son. You go to rehab for a third time in your life, and you're only 20 years old. Your eating disorder has been at its worst that it's ever been. Since before you and Joe met. You're so skinny, you can see every bone in your body, but you love it. You still think you need to lose more weight. You get out of rehab and still aren't doing good. You are living in a motel, you're working, but you're still messing up. Your son is 2 years old and living with your sister and your mom between each other's houses. So finally, by December 2011, you say enough. You say you hate this, you've had it, and you're ruining Trace's life. You tell yourself to grow the fuck up. You decide one day to stop everything. Everyone in your life except for Joe has given up on you, and you don't blame them. You go and get on methadone. You still to this day hate that you were on it, but it got you clean. You got on methadone December 29th, 2011, and you stayed clean. You found out that you're pregnant again with a beautiful little girl you named Serenity Sophia. While you're pregnant, you finally realize what's been missing. So you really start to study the craft, and you find Stradivari again. And finally, in your life, you feel like you were on the right path. So you study and study and study for over a year, but then something else happens. By now, you already started modeling and acting. So even though you still study, you've strayed away somewhat from the craft. But you quickly realize that you're lost without witchcraft. You're still going to be on methadone, unfortunately. But in the process of getting off right now, because you're going to be truly ready to be free from that part of your past. I dedicated myself to Diana in Italian witchcraft in September 2015. I've done the dedication once before that, a few months before, but Diana told me that I wasn't ready, and she was right. I feel that even though I am ashamed of a lot of things that have happened, and even though I don't like it, and I even left a few things out of here because there's still things that I'm not ready to share. I can let alone think about some of the things that has happened to me and that I've done, and let alone even try and deal with it right now. So I can't come to bring myself to share it with anybody else. I'm not going to regret or dwell on what has happened or what I've done. I'm a stronger person because of it. Me and my husband went through a lot, but we are almost to the point now where we have forgiven each other for everything we've done. I can be very verbally abusive to him, and he can be very physically abusive to me. But we have grown a lot since then, and that does not happen anymore. It's been almost a year now since the last physical altercation has happened between us. My eating disorder is something I will always battle. Same with addiction. But I am clean, strong, and I can do this. I can honestly say to you today that I'm 23, I'm a witch, I'm clean and sober, and I've become a damn good mom. I love my kids more than anything now. Finally, after everything, I know that I'm on the right path. And I know Diana's right there helping me along the way. But I have to help myself. I'm about to go back to school and get a scholarship and give my kids the best fucking life that I can give them. I shall conquer all that is thrown at me. And the last thing I have to say to myself is, even though your mom still doesn't like you, even though she makes it clear to you every day that she hates you're here and she doesn't want you here and she doesn't want to be around you, you will forgive her. Because you know she will not change. She doesn't think that she's done anything wrong to you. So just remember to love your kids as much as possible. Always be there for them. Don't put them down. Don't call them names like my mom did to me. Don't leave them. Don't neglect them and leave them to be somebody else's responsibility. They are amazing kids. And I have to forgive my mom. And I feel like I've come to terms with everything she's done. And I have to forgive myself too, because I've done some things to her that aren't so great. And I hope that she can forgive me one day. But right now, I have to worry about me. And I have to move on from what has happened. And I hope that I can watch this one day and I can truly say that I don't have to worry about any of that anymore. That I don't even think about that anymore. That I'm in my own house with my kids, with my own business, with my own. I want to have my own aesthetics business. I want to have my own skincare line. I want to do makeup. I want to continue to act, and I want to still model, and I want to sing. I love to sing. I've been a singer and a dancer, and I know I can do it. And the craft has helped me so much. It's helped me grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally, so much. But that's all I have to say. That's all I can say. So, if you're going to judge me for this video, you're going to judge me. If you're going to judge me for the things I've done, then it is what it is. I can't change that. But I hope most of you can see that I might have done really fucked up things, but I have changed. And I know I have changed. And honestly, when it comes down to it, that's all that matters. Thank you for watching this video. Bless and peace.